again, welcome back to another daily buying of Isaac Repentance. I don't like the lag. I got turned off a mod. Pretend you didn't see that. Alright. What's lagging? What should not be lagging? What's going on here? Why was that? Okay. A little bit of frame droppage there, but we're okay. We're okay now. All right. It is Halloween. Sackhead. Razors for candy. I forgot. Or at least I don't know if this is like what it is every year of being this character for Halloween. Makes sense, you know, Horror Babylon, Razor, Spooktober, the last day of October, All Hallows, well, it's not Hallows Eve, because Hallows Eve would be yesterday. Yep. What did I do today for Halloweens? Well, I had a pumpkin that somebody carved some time back, and I had it here, and I went out and get some candles, right? So like these like little circular candle things, and so I'm gonna pop this because he's a champion, and I don't want to die on a Halloween thing. Oh, spooky! Belly full of madness. Anyways, I wanted one circular candle, right? And I went to the store after store looking for one, and I couldn't find one except for one place. Catch was, you see a pack of them for like about $7. Not a big deal with price or something, but what I did have a problem with was dealing with having to buy 50 candles. So I have like 50 of these things. One of them is in the pumpkin right now that I actually carved out. And I'll explain here why I carved it out. So somebody had a pumpkin that they brought over and they had it carved, but because I can't control the temperature in my apartment, unbeknownst to me, the pumpkin leaked a bunch of water earlier on my fridge. So I had to go through and clean up the water, of course, and throw out the pumpkin, unfortunately. Squeeze it like a prune, essentially. My apartment did. And I had all my windows up, everything else. It's a warm, like, Halloween. Like, it was almost 70 today. Which 3 years ago, it was snowing, blizzard, snow over the ground, everything. Wild. And so today was like a lot nicer. And so yeah, anyways, because I decided to go out and get a pumpkin, because yesterday I thought about getting myself a pumpkin, but I didn't, because it's like, oh, it'd be a kind of a mess, and I've got a pumpkin anyways at my place. I can just put a candle in there and call it good. But no, apparently that wasn't going to be the case today, because I got the candles and I came home and I found out it was leaking, and I'm like, oh, perfect timing. Good old time. So I went out and looked for a pumpkin, and for some reason they got rid of all the large pumpkins, at least for some of the grocery stores I'd go to. Gone. And even one place was already putting up Christmas merchandise already, Christmas candy and everything else. I'm like, really? In front of me? Oh, but Christmas is coming. Don't you like Christmas? You gotta get ready for Christmas. I mean, I guess to be frank, I've been lazy taking down my Christmas tree for about a year, so it's still here. Taurus, huh? I'm trying to remember if that's... I think that's the one that slowed me down. Nope. We okay. We's okays. So Misa okay. Anakin Skywalker. Or Annie, little Annie. Anyways, yeah, so that happened. And to be frank with you, I have never carved a pumpkin by myself in my entire life. Full stop. As an adult, never have. Never have ever done such a thing. So this was my first experience. And you know what? It wasn't that bad. If I did carve it as an adult, I can't remember for the life of me. But I'm pretty sure I have not. So, I did it, and I mean, it's a little sloppy, but pretty good for the first try. And not to mention that, oh, hold on a second here. Let's check what's in here. Spooky! Too spooky for you! I am here for all the treats to eat. It's been a while since I picked up this item. Let's do it. So anyways, I finally found a pumpkin too on top of it. And come to find out, it's a small pumpkin, which it's fine. You know, a pumpkin's a pumpkin, right? Pretty small one. But not only that, it was a little bit more expensive because it was an organic pumpkin, and that was the only thing I could find. So that cost me like about $9. Yeah, for a small pumpkin. People are trying to deal with inflation. It's like, oh yes, let's get an organic pumpkin where we're not gonna eat it. I feel pretty rich, I suppose. Not really, but I picked up a pumpkin, and you know what? I'm glad I did. It'll last me for a couple days. See, these guys are scaring the shit out of me right now. Can I? All right. There. I can see how he could potentially hit me there, but all right. Oh, you wanted some spooky treats by re-rolling the rocks? No. Oh, you nerd. Anyways, yeah, so I did that, carved it out. Didn't take me too long to do. Maybe about half an hour or so. And lit it up. And it went out at first, and I was like, well, why would it go out? And then I found out soon after, it's like, oh yeah, because I had the top covered, and I'm blocking the oxygen from, you know, doing whatever, feeding the flame, I suppose, or whatever the deal is. So I uncovered the top part. I didn't go trick-or-treating. I might get some candy tomorrow morning. Like, I would have to do it tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning, because it's kind of crappy, but to do, but early tomorrow morning, because I swear to God, people go out and buy this stuff like I swear, somebody gets up early in the morning, like a bunch of people, and the first thing that comes to mind is like, Halloween candy! Discounted Halloween candy, holy shit, mine. Yeah, a whole flock of them go out and like think the same thing, like this hive mind, right? If one's like the first one to awake, the other ones are going to awake too. They're going to think the same exact thing. They're all NPCs of the system, man. They all live in the Matrix. They're taking all my candy, tasty, delectable treats. Where's your holiday spirit? It's supposed to be given to the poor and the needy. and not being selfish and ungrateful. Give me all the damn candy. Every bit of it. I want it all. I'll be in good hands. Don't give it to the children. Give it to me. The children get the candy when they go out. And I was talking to someone on the phone, too. And they were just out there waiting to give candy to trick-or-treaters. And it had almost, like, only had, like, a few. Because the block is, like, had only 2 or 3 houses. They were telling me about them not being really lit. Like, most of the houses in the block were not lit. And it's an awkward place because, like, it's in a troubling neighborhood. And it's up and down very steep hills. And then a lot of these houses are, like, built to where they're up some weird hill stuff. So to get up to the steps of these houses, you have to climb up, you know, just a bunch of crap just to, like, get up to the front. And so he was giving candy out, and yeah, to a few kids, not too many, and then a cat that was just covered in fleas and wanted attention. Dirty cats. The cats are out at night. I'll be a son of a gun. And as he was like not handing out candy, as he was out there waiting for whatever, I overhear on the phone, it was like loud as day, of like somebody in the distance or something arguing. And I guess he was telling me that like a couple was going by or whatever, and they were both arguing, and they had a kid in a stroller or something, and they were just arguing going down the street in the middle of the night on Halloween tonight. And talking about, like, you know, the woman, you know, committing fellatio with somebody else and screaming it out loud, yelling at each other, cursing at each other. And I guess the kid, like, comes up. It's like, happy Halloween. Sorry that my mother's yelling, da 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 da. I'm like, holy shit. Like, I heard it on the phone, like, I was talking to him. Like, I guess the parents shut up when they seen him or something. He was getting candy. Oh my God. That's unfortunate for that kid. Sure, I'll take some scatter bombs. And the cat kept coming back too, like getting scared off from something random. And then it'll go away and it'll come back and go away and come back. So not many trick-or-treaters there. I probably deserved that. Ooh, spooky! You got exploded. Ooh, watch out! And I guess he was just kind of sitting there eating some candy too, because he knows that. Because like I guess they bought like, well, not him, but like somebody else that he's doing trick-or-treating for at the door and stuff. Bought like 2 or 3 big bags of candy and stuff. And they don't have like a sense of like understanding that, you know, people are not going to be coming there to trick-or-treat so much. I was telling them, it's like, well, they typically, well, these people that I know too, they typically overcompensate on purpose, so they have like a bunch of candy to eat later on. It happens. I mean, they gave me some candy one time after Halloween, like a whole box of them. And they wasn't going to eat it, so they gave it to me. So I ate everything but the Twizzlers. And I found out later that I accidentally ate somebody else's candy that was in the box, which somehow, for some reason, they intermingled it. Not my fault. How can I tell the difference between someone else's candy and what's in the box? It's all blended together. They didn't even warn me either. Like, oh, well, It's even tastier when it's not theirs anymore. When it's somebody else's candy, it's tastier. Mmm. Candy makes me oh so dandy. The world will never know. Are we gonna get Guppy out of this, by the way? I wonder. You know, trick or treat, right? Smell my feet, give me something good to eat. If you don't, I won't. What was it? If you don't, I will. See, it's been like, what, over 20 damn years since I sung that song? Like the little jingle. Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. If you don't, I will tell. I don't care, I will pull down your underwear. I think that's what it was. If you don't, something, I will pull down your underwear. Something like that. Something a little sinister. And then I watched a Halloween movie today. Like, I've been kind of busy, you know, catching up on sleep, eating, you know, exercise and all that stuff. I've been, I don't care if you hurt me like that, my dudes. I'm coming for your souls. So, yeah, I watched a Halloween movie, which was Ernest Scared Stupid, because it's like, really had how much time I had left. Like, that was like the thing that I could do just to watch tonight. Do I want to watch anything else? I don't know. I guess a Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, I guess I could, you know, classic. I mean, I seen The Exorcist I watched a bunch of Halloween movies last year, and actually some earlier in October too. A few weeks ago. So technically, I've seen some Halloween movies, including the newest Halloween movie. You know, Halloween Ends. Does it really though? Why is this guy again, by the way? Oh, because he's got his bandages, because it's a different version of him that came back. Notice this missing horn and the bandages over his face and everything else. I didn't even find my item room, did I? Scent oil. Can find the damn thing. Ooh, spooky! He's gonna look for it. That's pretty spooky. Oh my god, spooky. Everybody watch out. So yeah, Halloween. The time for frights and delights. The time for tricks and treats. The time for everything. Alright, I don't have time for this. I've got to get to the boss rush. That means my wretched soul. Man, this surely, like, giving this thing a nerf. Oof. It's one way to strain my poor heart. Alright. Sure. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to be told. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make it. Alright, just die. Ooh, spooky, he died. He just vanished out of nowhere. There's no body. Oh, that's scary. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, look at that scaredy berry. But yeah, I didn't do really much of Halloween stuff today. A few days ago, I went to like some bar that had like a Halloween theme to it, but it was cramped, crowded. Alcohol wasn't doing it for me. So I kind of left early. I wasn't dressed for it either, so. Someone in line was like, make a comment about it, but I couldn't quite catch what she said, so I didn't care. It's like, oh, well. Hey, he's not dressed. No, she was asking me what I was supposed to be. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't care, like. I guess it's supposed to be like a Halloween party, whatever. Like, I never been to like, you know, a bar on Halloween or whatever so much. So, and I wasn't gonna be sticking around anyways too long. Kill the non-believers. Holy shit, there it is. You know what? Let's do it. Fuck me, this is slow. Fuck me. Come out, you bitch. All right. We forced it pretty hard. Oof, like to the 8th degree of oof. The fuck do I want? I guess. Well, I may die in here. Ooh, spooky! He's trying to force boss rush. Spooky. Man, that thing just had like a bunch of health. Chop his guts up. Kill the non-believers. Okay. I would think I get more than this. Like for spacebar stuff, like this is not a bad spacebar. This actually does help. But it's a little spicy. But yeah, Halloween again. How about that? How about them? Oh my god. I don't know what caused me. All right. We might die here. Well, if we get more red hearts, that's gonna help. Because we popped the whatever thing. The perks pill. But that's not gonna save us for like the next floor by any means. Ooh, spooky! Death is come rattling onto your bones. All right, how's this fair? Two of you at the same time right now. Coward running away from me. That's what cowards do, is run. All right. If we can pull this off, that's gonna be fun. This is gonna be great, right? Horse bloat. Oh no! Shit. Oh no. Oh, okay. All right. There's a half heart. Grab it. All right. Yeah, so Halloween's just good time to just be all oh cried. Spooky. You just blast them away. Like, keep away. Keep. Oh shit! I got myself cornered. Okay. For now. We're living on borrowed time. Bloat's like one of the worst to deal with for like a mode like this. So Carrion Queen could just suck a fat one too. Almost knocked me into those spikes. Soul Heart's actually real nice for later. Yep, so, Halloween's almost ending, and here comes November, so we can just sing Christmas music, right? I gotta take that, by the way. It's... hopefully more Soul Hearts and whatever come to our ways. If you're trying to, you know, here's a weird thing to think about. If you're trying to, you know, dress up scary to scare others, you know, as a kid and all that, can you like get points docked for you for like Christmas, where it's like, oh, you've been naughty because you were dressing scary to get old Jimmy boy over there like scared to death. That's not allowed in Santa's workshop. Christmas has been canceled because of you, you little bastard. Let me think about it. It's like, Santa Claus saying that to you. It's like, oh yeah, you dressed up as a scary being, a demonic being from another universe. You know, you dressed up as an ancient alien. What's wrong with you, kid? Trying to scare your neighbors? And you're watching scary movies late at night? Oh boy. I mean, Santa would just be an unrelenting asshole. Full stop. Like, there's no chill for him. That. Oh. You could be like badass Santa, where it's like, you don't care because as long as you're nice to others in general and you're just having fun with Halloween. Oh God, this is where the shit just hits the fan, right? All right, you just don't give me anything. You give me tricks, not treats. I'm cornered. All right. That's a short thing. Yeah, because I overindulged. Score looks a little bit even out today, though. Wow, I'm sorry that was a short video, unfortunately. I didn't expect that to go that short like that. I thought I was gonna like continue it like it was nothing, but it is what it is. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time, and watch out for those spooky ghosts.